So this is a video I never thought I would be making, but it's about running. First up, if you're not already subscribed, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my videos. I started my local Jog Scotland running group about 3-4 weeks ago. And it's a program where you go along. It's a really friendly group, and they have two groups. They have a beginners group and they have a returning runners group. So if you did the beginners program last year, you can come along again, and then there's a more advanced running group. But I'm in the beginners one, and they have Jog Scotland leaders who are trained and know how to do the program and to help you through it. And it's roughly sort of the Couch to 5k program. It's slightly different, but it's more or less the same. So I've just completed week 3 and I'm absolutely loving it, and I thought I would share with you how I've been getting on and what to expect in case it's something that you're thinking of doing. I'm going to refer to it as Couch to 5k because it's pretty much the same thing, and I know not everyone has Jog Scotland where they live, like if you're not in Scotland. So I'm going to talk about it as Couch to 5k, but you know that I'm referring to my Jog Scotland group. I'll start by saying that I have never run before. Well, I say I've never run. I've tried to do the Couch to 5k apps before, but I've never really gotten past week 1, in all honesty. So I've never ran before. Even when I was younger, I wasn't into sports. I've never been into sport. I don't do any exercise. Until I started the Jog Scotland group, I literally did 0 exercise. Like, I didn't even walk anywhere. I take the car everywhere. So this is like me as a complete beginner starting. And I've got to say that I'm really enjoying it. I think it helps that you're with a group, so you've got the motivation of everyone else. I'm going along with one of my good friends, Rhiannon, and that really helps because we kind of motivate each other. Even when you don't feel like going, you've got like that commitment because you know you don't want to let your friend down. You want to be there for them, and vice versa. So it really helps going with a friend. But even if you're not going with a friend, if you're going alone, being in the group really helps. And as well, you've got people to talk to while you're running, if you can manage to talk. But yeah, it's really good to have lots of people to talk to, and it makes the time pass quicker because you're chatting to other people. So I thought I would talk you through kind of what to expect on week 1 to 3. Each week we'll go through it, what we did, how I got on, and any tips and tricks that I've discovered in the last 3 weeks. So it's a 12-week program in total. So I'm going to break it up into 4 videos, weeks 1 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 12, and let you know how I'm getting on. Week number 1, I went along with my friend Rhiannon, as I said. Week 1, what you're doing is you are running for 30 seconds and walking for 1.5 minutes. Now, looking back, now that I've done a few weeks, that seems like nothing. Like, it seems so easy. If you've not started yet, that might seem like a lot to you, and it did to me before I started. Looking back now, I think, oh, that was easy. But when I look back at I filmed a day in the life from week 1, and I just come back from a run with my friend Rhiannon, and we'd done this 30 second run, 1.5 minute walk, and we'd done that for sort of like 10 rounds, whatever it was. And my face was bright red. You could see my face glistening with sweat, so attractive. And yeah, I was really out of puff. So although now looking back, that was like a lot less than what I'm doing now, I found it hard at the time. And I think that's really important to remember. Like, you don't feel like you're ever going to manage to run for 5k, but it's so gradual. You're working your way up. Week 1, I didn't think I'd even manage to run for 30 seconds. Now that seems like it would have been quite easy to do, but at the time it wasn't. So don't be put off by sort of the end goal. Just start at the beginning, just work your way through the program. The leaders have been trained to take you through it, and it's a program that's been worked out very specifically for beginners, so you are going to be able to work your way up. So the Jog Scotland group where I live is on a Monday evening and a Wednesday morning. So I went along with my friend Rhiannon on the Monday evening. I also went along to the Wednesday morning group because they recommend that you do at least 1 run in between going to group each week, because if you only go to the group once a week, it's going to be really hard to jump up the next week to the longer amount of running. So I thought if I went to the group on the Wednesday, that's me at least got in another run, and I'll feel like more motivated to go because I'm going with the group rather than trying to go out myself. So I went to the Wednesday morning group. It was brilliant. It's a different group of people that go in the Wednesday morning, so it's quite nice. And it's just kind of a different feel because you're not running in the dark because it's the winter here. You're running in daytime, and it's really nice. So I went to the Wednesday morning group. Unfortunately, my friend Rhiannon can't come to the Wednesday morning group because she works. So we went out a run, just the two of us, on Friday morning. So we'd scheduled that. We kind of have that in pencil in our diaries for every Friday morning to go a run together. That means that Rhiannon definitely gets in a run, and that is me getting my third run usually. So we did that on week 1. Actually, I went out again. Yeah, I went out on Saturday that week with Rhiannon. Saturday evening we went out, so I'd done 4 runs that week. So week 2 we did run for a minute, walk for 2 minutes, I think. I'm going to double check that. If I'm telling lies, I'll pop up here what the actual amount was, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I've got it written in my diary. I'm making notes because my memory is terrible, and as you can see, and I'll forget what I did, so I'm keeping a note of what we did. So yeah, week 2 we did that. And again, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to manage to run for a whole minute, but you do. And it was harder that week. I actually went to the Wednesday group on week 2, and there wasn't any other beginners apart from me, and I thought, I'm just going to give it a go with the returning runners. And it was too much for me. I should have stuck to the programme, and I hurt my foot a little bit. It seems to be kind of a niggling problem I'm having with it. I don't know if there's a thing called plantar fasciitis or something, fasciitis? Sounds like cystitis. I can't remember what it's called. And I'm not sure if it's that. I actually need to go and make an appointment to go and see somebody, like a physio type person, and find out exactly what it is and what I should be doing. But I think there's something there. So yeah, I hurt my foot, and yeah, that set me back a little bit, because after that it's been sore since on runs, which is a bit annoying. So I definitely recommend stick to the programme. Then what did I do? I think I then did another Friday run and Saturday run. Our kids actually had a birthday party on the Saturday, me and Rhiannon, and when they were in playing, my husband Andrew stayed with the girls, and me and Rhiannon went out for a run. So I was really proud of us for that, because it would have been really easy just to stay at the party and chat to the other mums, but we went out on a run. It was only 30 minutes, and then we came back and got to chat to the mums. So that was a really big step for us. To actually sacrifice like a social thing to go and do a running was really good. Then week 3 we moved up to running for 2 minutes, walking for 2 minutes. Now it's quite a big jump, because that's like doubled each week, and 2 minutes seemed like so long, and I'm not gonna lie, it was harder. But because you get that 2 minutes in between to sort of, not rest, because you're not resting, but to kind of catch your breath again, it's doable. And each week, as we're kind of jumping up the amount the length of time we're running for, we're also like going a longer distance in our run. So that brings me to my first tip. It's really helpful if you get the Strava app. When you go out your run, you can put in your location, and it tracks how far you're going and your speed, and what else does it do? How long you've been out for, how far you've gone, and your speed. And it really helps you to track your progress. So I would definitely recommend that you get that or something similar. I like it because I can see how far I've gone, and I can see my progress. I can see that I'm going a little bit further each week, and I save it so I can look back and see my progress, and I can also see my speed and things like that. So that's really helpful. And I choose to keep mine private so no one else can see it. So you can keep it private, or you can do it public. I know before I started, one of the questions I had was, what do I need to wear? And basically, when you start, like I say, you're only running for 30 seconds. You're not doing like a marathon or anything like that. So you don't really need any specialist clothing. If you've got something comfortable, jogging bottoms, leggings, some trainers, you don't need anything too fancy. What you've already got is probably fine. The important thing is that you're getting out there and getting exercise and getting started. So don't be too hung up. I know that I'm like that. I think, oh, I don't have the right things to wear, I can't go. Don't get too hung up in that. Just get out there, because it's a brilliant thing to do, and you will absolutely feel the benefit of it. Having said that, what I would say is, if your budget allows for it, and there are loads of places you can buy really affordable sportswear, I found it really motivated me to go out. When I had clothing I was really excited about putting on. I got things in like funky colours, and I was really excited about putting it on, and it really motivated me to get out even in the bad weather. Some of the clothing that I would say is really beneficial, I've found in my first few weeks, is some good trainers that are supportive and cushioned and everything, that fit your feet well, rather than just like some ones from like a supermarket or something, which are fine for every day and things, but if when you're running, it's really good to have some real supportive trainers that are made for running. And again, they don't need to be expensive, but just ones that are made for running rather than just like fashion ones. I got this like fleece ear warmer type thing. It's like a headband, it's fleecy, and it's got a little kind of curved bit to cover your ears. I bought mine from Amazon. I'll try and link it down below. and it actually came in a pack of 2. So I wanted a pink one, and it came in a pack of 2, a pink and a black, and my friend Rhiannon had said that she really wanted one as well, so I bought the pack of 2 and I gave her the black one and I kept the pink one. So to run with the Jog Scotland group, I think it's £1 a week. It's very affordable, and all the Jog Scotland leaders are volunteers. They're doing it out of the goodness of their heart, and I really appreciate the time that they put in, because it really helped me. They're so supportive, they're so encouraging, and they'll give you tips on things like stretching and things to do in between coming along to group. So that is weeks 1 to 3. That is how I've been getting on. Definitely recommend going along with a friend. Joining a group is a really good way to do it. You can get Couch to 5k apps, and if that is all you have available to you, that's a great way to start. But going to a group I think will really help, or if you can get a friend to do it along with you, even if you're just using the app. Having some nice sportswear will give you a bit of a boost and encouragement to go out. And the most important thing I would say is to acknowledge your achievements, your progress that you're making each week. Definitely give it a go if you haven't already. I'm noticing such a difference in my health and also my mental health. It's given me so much more energy, and it really helps me with, like I say, my mental health, my mood. It really helps. And also it encourages me to eat better, because after I've done a run, when I come home, I don't want to sit and stuff my face with crisps and chocolate, because I've just done exercise and it feels like a waste. So it does encourage me to eat better, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So that is week 1 to 3. If you'd like to see more, let me know in the comments so that I know to keep making subsequent videos, weeks 3 to 6 and so on. I would really love to do that for you and let you know how I'm getting on. If you're interested in that, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.